There's this trilogy of games that I think is so criminally under bloody rated that's actually so frustrating. These are some of the most immersive games I have seen in years, and yet they don't seem to get the recognition I think they should get. And honestly, you've probably never heard of them. They're called
I Expect You to Die.
But you know what? I'm tired of it. Tired of no one getting the absolute artistry of these games. So you know what? I've taken it upon myself to not only do a brief overview of these games, but since it's 2023 we need a title and thumbnail to tell you the best level from each one. If you don't know, the I Expect You to Die trilogy is a video game where you play as a spy and complete puzzles and tasks, in the same vein as an escape room. And if being a spy and solving puzzles wasn't cool enough for you, this whole thing takes place in virtual reality. Which, honestly is probably why it's not mainstream. VR games are always relegated to the side. But these games are so good and so thought-provoking, I can't let this slide. The first one, this would lay the foundation for the other two. Set the bar for the game mechanics and story. See, the story is very simple for this game. You are a secret agent tasked with the mission to take down the evil Dr. Zor and his corporation. Along with you is your quote-unquote handler, pretty much your guy in the chair if you know what I mean. He's in your ear the whole game, giving you advice and pointing you in the right direction, and genuinely being funny. Genuinely, he is one of the funniest parts of these games, and that is not an exaggeration. But honestly, I think that's enough foreplay. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Friendly skies, you are in a car on a cargo ship. Say that 5 times fast. Car on a cargo ship, car on a cargo ship, car on a ship. The car belongs to Dr. Zor, and your objective is to start the car and drive it off the plane. Only problem is, it's filled with booby traps. Level 2, as a spy you are disguised as a window washer cleaning the window of a lab, when in actuality you're there to disarm a chemical bomb. Deep dive, you start this level in an underwater escape pod after a mission done off screen. Unlike the other two where you are trying to retrieve info, this one your only goal is to survive by repairing the escape pod until you're able to make it to the surface. Winter break. After breaking into Dr. Zor's winter cabin, you have to discover what he's up to, and after, poking around a little bit, you discover his gravity manipulator. This man is just Dr. Stufenschmerz, and then after you discover it, you have to destroy it before you leave. First class, your handler gives you a vacation, but on your way you just so happen to be in the same train as a defector from Dr. Zor. You need to protect her and get the information you need from her. Seat of Power. Using the info you managed to get from the defector, you infiltrate a Dr. Zor facility, and from there, you discover that Dr. Zor has a death laser satellite that's just circling the Earth, and it's called the... In this final mission, you get on the death engine, and your only goal is to blow it up. By the end, you're presumed to be dead.
Expect you to die.
Now, this is probably the weakest of the three, but not even because it's bad. It's because the other two games only built upon it, and that's why this game trilogy is so amazing. Now, picking the best level in this game was kind of hard. I went back and forth between 4 different levels, in all honesty, but at the end it was down to 2: Winter Break and First Class. Now, Death Engine, the last level of the game, was really close because it had the best moment in the game. That very end bit when the music starts to swell and you blow up the Death Engine, that moment is so good. But comparing the entire level to the entirety of the other two, it didn't really hold up. Winter Break, you really feel like a spy. With all the puzzles it kind of throws at you, even threw in the pulling the book as a lever kind of thing, you know what I mean? While First Class gets you really engaged into the story. Hearing the other person talk to you and actually communicate with you, kind of almost having a partner in that sense. is really nice. And then that they kind of like the pullover they have on you when you hear her get shot, and then a few minutes later when you actually, complete the level, it's revealed that she is alive. And I love that so much. But I think I have to go with Winter Break on this one. You really feel like a spy in the level. It's super fun. The atmosphere is so good. I love it so much. The atmosphere is amazing in that level. And it really gets intense at the end with the gravity manipulator it has, trying to get the gauges right so it all matches up while avoiding the lasers. It gets pretty intense at the end, and I love that. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. The real reason is because of Bear Archer. Look at his beautiful fur and his massive wood. Oh, yeah. Wait, where was I? Oh, yeah. Winter Break barely edges out. On to the next one. Hello, Future Rentai here. This took a lot longer to edit than I thought it would, so I'll see y'all in the next episode with the other games. Subscribe to see that. I love y'all. Ta-ta.